I'm playing tennis, I get a migraine, sharp migraine, to the point that I had to stop and kneel down. You know when you get a cramp in the back of your calf? It came up the back of my neck into my brain. It felt like somebody was reaching in and squeezing. One of the worst pains in my head I've ever had.
So Javier had his first MRI ordered by his primary care physician because he was actually starting to complain of headaches, which he was been feeling it for, I would say, like about 10 days, if not about a couple of weeks. The MRI actually was very suspicious for a bleed in the brain as well as a ischemic stroke and a possible aneurysm. So that's when she told him to come directly to the emergency room so he could be evaluated.
I called 911. They told me they have a call ready for my house. I go, okay. My son and I are waiting. We're looking at the window. 20 minutes pass by. I'm losing a little bit of my balance. You know, my speech is getting worse. Finally, they bring me to the emergency room. Next thing you know, while I'm waiting, I get the incredible pain going up the back of my neck to my head. Same thing. They decide to take me to do the MRI. The results from the MRI showed that the aneurysm had ruptured.
So basically, after we diagnosed the aneurysm and we were able to successfully treat aggressively the vasospasm, his aneurysm was very small, very irregular, and had a very wide neck. Now, because the vessels were narrowed, so the vessels were very reactive, we felt like treating him with a catheter, which would potentially need a stent, would not be the best option for him immediately at that time. And because he had just recently rebled, we thought, something needs to be done more acutely and more urgently. So that's when, our multidisciplinary team got together and we decided the best option for him at that time would go to surgery and have the aneurysm clipped. And it's a very valid option for that type of aneurysm, and he had a great result from it.
My message is this, but I think this applies to most pains. If you have a strong pain that you've never had, you should go to the emergency room. It doesn't hurt. Go and make sure you're fine. I'm very grateful to the nurses. Obviously the doctors, phenomenal, but the nurses were equally phenomenal. I am very grateful to them. They helped me deal with this, and this was very painful emotionally and physically. So I'm grateful to them. I'm extremely grateful to Dr. DeBus. I think he saved my life.